The hip-hop world has just been rocked by a moment nobody saw coming. Eazy the Block Captain, the man known for his raw bars, no-nonsense persona, and battle rap dominance has shocked fans by dropping a public comment that shows nothing but pure love for Remy Ma. Right after the announcement of her brand new streaming platform, yes, you heard that right. The same Remy Ma who has been at the center of controversy, beefs, and whispered rumors in the industry, just got public support from one of the most respected and outspoken voices in the game. And the timing. Absolutely insane. Because this wasn't some quiet DM. This wasn't a private text that leaked. No, this was Eazy himself out in the open, leaving a comment that the whole world could see. A comment that fans are calling shocking, suspicious, and even too perfectly timed to be a coincidence. Screenshots of his words are already flooding Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Fans are screaming about whether this is genuine support, a hidden message, or even a subtle attempt to squash long-standing rumors between Eazy and Remy. Some are saying it's classy, some are saying it's calculated, and others are asking the question nobody thought they'd ever ask. Is Eazy the Block Captain really aligning himself with Remy Ma's empire? Because remember, Remy Ma's new streaming platform isn't just another business venture. It's a bold move that threatens to shake up the battle rap industry, music distribution, and even the way artists get paid. By showing love in this exact moment, Eazy hasn't just made a supportive gesture. He may have drawn a line in the sand, choosing a side in one of the biggest shifts hip-hop has seen in years. And now the questions won't stop. Was this about business? Was this about loyalty? Or was this about sending a message to every competitor, rival, and critic watching from the shadows? One thing is certain. This wasn't just a comment. This was a statement. And the ripple effects are already tearing the culture apart. Stay with me. Because what I'm about to reveal next will leave you wondering if this was really love, or the beginning of a power move that could flip the entire industry upside down. To understand why Eazy the Block Captain's public show of love for Remy Ma has sent shockwaves through hip-hop, we have to dig deeper. Because this wasn't just a random comment. This wasn't just an emoji or a casual salute. This was the culmination of months, if not years, of rumors, controversies, and whispered stories that have followed both of them like shadows. Let's start with Remy Ma. Remy has never been the type to play it safe. From her early days spitting legendary verses to her rise as one of the most respected female rappers in the game, she's always been about power, authenticity, and commanding respect. Her time behind bars didn't silence her, it made her stronger. Her comeback was fierce. And she didn't just return as a rapper. She returned as a mogul, a boss, a woman determined to take control of her narrative. And that's exactly what she's doing now with this brand new streaming platform. For months, whispers floated around that Remy was cooking up something major. A move that wouldn't just be about dropping tracks or signing artists, but about completely flipping the industry's model. Word on the street was that this platform would cut out the middlemen, give artists more power, and bring battle rap directly into the mainstream spotlight. If true, it wasn't just business, it was revolution. Now let's talk about Eazy, the Block Captain. Eazy isn't your typical rapper. He didn't rise from TikTok trends or flashy gimmicks. He earned his name the hard way, in the battle rap arena, where every bar is a bullet and every slip-up can end your career. Known for his gritty delivery, raw authenticity, and relentless energy, Eazy built a reputation as someone who speaks the truth no matter how uncomfortable it is. Fans call him the people's champion, a voice who isn't afraid to go head-to-head with anyone. But with that honesty comes controversy. Eazy's name has been tied to Remy Ma before, sometimes in flattering ways, sometimes in whispers that weren't so flattering. Fans speculated endlessly about their connection. Were they just allies in the culture? Was there something deeper? When Eazy clashed with certain battle rap leagues and promoters, conspiracy theories ran wild that Remy was pulling strings behind the scenes. Neither ever confirmed anything. But the speculation never stopped. So when Eazy publicly stepped into Remy's comment section after she announced her new streaming platform, it wasn't just a gesture. It was fuel to an already blazing fire. Because let's be real, the timing is everything. Remy is launching a platform that could rival existing giants in the battle rap world, potentially pulling power away from traditional leagues and promoters who've dominated for years. And Eazy, by showing her love right now, has made a move that fans are calling both bold and dangerous. The industry is split. Some are praising Eazy for supporting a black woman entrepreneur who has always fought for respect in a male-dominated game. Others are calling it a betrayal, arguing that he's picking sides in an industry war that could get uglier than anyone expects. And if that wasn't enough, the internet never forgets. Old clips, old interviews, and old tweets are being dug up, pieced together like evidence in a courtroom. Fans are connecting dots, some real, some imaginary, but all of it driving one single narrative. Eazy and Remy's connection is bigger than anyone ever admitted. One fan posted a side-by-side montage on TikTok. Remy introducing Eazy at an event, Eazy praising Remy in interviews, and now his supportive comment on her streaming platform announcement. The caption? He's been with her the whole time. Y'all just didn't pay attention. The video racked up millions of views in hours. Meanwhile, critics point to past beefs and accusations, suggesting that Remy and Eazy aligning publicly could reignite old feuds. In the cutthroat world of battle rap, alliances are everything, and enemies are never far behind. If Eazy is choosing Remy's side, that means he's potentially burning bridges with others. Nobody in this industry forgets betrayal. But here's the thing. Both Eazy and Remy know exactly how this looks. They're not naive. They're not clueless. They knew that one simple comment would explode into a viral storm. Which raises the real question. Did Eazy drop that love in the comments because of genuine respect? Or was it a carefully timed move, a way of planting his flag on Remy's side as the industry braces for war? Whatever the answer, the background is clear. These two names have been circling each other for years, their stories intertwined by rumors, respect, and controversy. And now, in the wake of Remy Ma's bold new streaming platform, Eazy the Block Captain's comment has taken their connection from speculation to undeniable headline. And if you think this is where the story ends, you couldn't be more wrong. Because the first real twist in this saga is about to turn everything upside down, the hip-hop world thought. Eazy the Block Captain's simple comment under Remy Ma's streaming platform post was just a gesture of support. But within hours, it became clear. This wasn't just a comment. This was a grenade tossed straight into the culture. And the explosion was deafening, because almost immediately after Eazy showed his love, rival rappers, bloggers, and even league promoters began to lash out. Screenshots flew across Twitter. One battle rap promoter allegedly texted, "He just declared war. Remy's platform is a threat, and Eazy just put himself in the middle of it." That was the first sign this was about more than friendship or respect. This was about business, power, control. And then came the twist nobody expected. Rumors of a secret deal. A YouTube channel claiming to have inside sources dropped a bombshell video. Eazy wasn't just showing support, he was allegedly negotiating behind the scenes to become the face of Remy's new platform. The host read off what he called leaked notes from a private meeting. Push Eazy as lead talent for platform launch. Exclusive partnership deal, 6-figure range. Position as symbol of independence from old leagues. Fans went wild. If true, this meant Eazy wasn't just being nice. He was aligning himself with Remy's empire at the expense of every rival league. Promoter and artist who'd ever doubted her, Twitter erupted. At Battle Rap and Cut, if Eazy really signed with Remy, URL and the other leagues are done. It's at Hip Hop Truth. This isn't support. This is strategy. Eazy wants power. At Remy Hive, she got the Block Captain as her general. The industry better watch out. The drama escalated when an anonymous account posted what looked like a blurred screenshot of Eazy and Remy sitting together at a meeting table. Papers spread out in front of them. The caption, "Decisions being made. Y'all ain't ready." Nobody could verify if the image was real, but that didn't matter. It spread like wildfire, adding fuel to an already raging fire. By nightfall, rival battle rappers started taking shots. One posted on IG Live, "Funny how dudes scream independent but jump the second they see a check. Block captain, more like Remy soldier." The clip instantly went viral, racking up hundreds of thousands of views, and then came the darker twist. An alleged leaked DM thread showing a heated exchange between Eazy and another well-known rapper. The supposed messages showed the rival accusing Eazy of selling out the culture, while Eazy allegedly fired back, "You just mad she ain't put you on. Stop begging behind the scenes." Was it real? Nobody knew. But the screenshot had enough chaos in it to dominate timelines for days. Meanwhile, Remy herself stayed quiet. No posts, no interviews, no statements. And that silence only made things worse. Fans began speculating that her silence was strategic, that she was letting the controversy grow because it kept all eyes on her platform. But Eazy wasn't silent. He doubled down, liking fan posts that praised him for standing with Remy and even replying to one supporter with a cryptic line. "Real, recognize real. Moves are bigger than bars." That one reply alone had the culture in a chokehold. Moves are bigger than bars. What did that mean? Was he saying his legacy would go beyond battle rap? Was he confirming his rumored deal with Remy? Or was he taking shots at rivals still stuck chasing clout on smaller stages? The whispers grew louder when a confidential document surfaced on Reddit, claiming to outline revenue-sharing percentages for Remy's streaming platform. And right at the top, under featured talent, one name was visible. Eazy the Block Captain. Fans went insane. Some screamed it was fake. Others swore it was the smoking gun. But one thing was undeniable. If Eazy was on that platform officially, it meant Remy was building an army, and she had just recruited its general. But the most shocking twist wasn't about business. It was about loyalty. Out of nowhere, an old clip resurfaced from just months earlier, showing Eazy in an interview swearing he'd never sell out and that he'd stay independent, loyal to the leagues that put him on. Fans were replaying the clip with captions like, "So much for loyalty and money changes everything." The backlash was brutal. Some fans called him a hypocrite. Others defended him, arguing that every artist has the right to secure their future. But one comment stood out above the rest. A tweet that went viral with 500,000 likes. "If Remy's streaming platform is a war, then Eazy the Block Captain just chose his army. And in war, loyalty gets tested." By now, what started as a simple comment of love had turned into an all-out cultural earthquake. Eazy wasn't just supporting Remy, he was being accused of switching sides, plotting with her, and preparing to change the entire balance of power in battle rap. And the scariest part? We still hadn't heard from Remy herself, because when she finally speaks, the truth behind her silence and her partnership with Eazy might be more shocking than anyone is prepared for. Just when fans thought the drama couldn't get any crazier, the situation around Eazy, the Block Captain, and Remy Ma's new streaming platform escalated into something no one was ready for. Because the very next day, after his infamous comment, a new wave of evidence flooded the internet: screenshots, voice notes, even so-called financial documents. And whether real or fake, they painted a picture far more explosive than anyone had imagined. The first came from an anonymous Twitter account, @TheRenaLeaks, which dropped an audio clip claiming to be a heated phone call between two battle rap promoters. The voices weren't crystal clear, but fans swore one of them was talking about Eazy's deal with Remy. The most chilling line: "If he goes exclusive with her, we're done. The leagues collapse." Nobody survives that. The audio spread like wildfire. Fans clipped it, reposted it, dissected every second. If true, it meant Eazy's rumored deal wasn't just about money, it was about dismantling the very leagues that had built his name. And then came the next hit on Instagram. A blurred screenshot began circulating that showed an alleged email between Remy's team and potential investors. The subject line: Talent Acquisition Ease, the block captain. And inside, a sentence that shook fans to their core. Eazy is not only the flagship artist, we expect him to bring others with him. His influence will attract defections. Defections. That one word sent shivers through the industry. If Remy really planned to use Eazy as bait to pull other rappers away from existing leagues, then this wasn't just business, it was a coup. Twitter went nuclear. At Battle Scene HQ. She's not building a platform. She's building an army. At Culture Watcher, Eazy's not a rapper anymore. He's the Trojan horse. At Remy Hive, call it what you want. She's giving the culture ownership. That's power. But then, the most shocking twist of all arrived directly from Eazy himself in a late-night IG Live. With over 50,000 fans tuned in, Eazy finally broke his silence. Sitting in his studio, calm but sharp, he looked straight into the camera and dropped lines that sent the culture into hysteria. Y'all really think a comment got you this shook? A comment that tells me all I need to know. If one emoji of love got leagues scrambling, promoters panicking, and blogs going crazy, imagine what's coming next. Moves bigger than battles, bigger than bars. Y'all ain't ready? The live ended abruptly, with no Q&A, no explanations. Just that chilling tease. Fans flooded timelines with reactions. He's confirming the deal without confirming it. Bigger than bars means he's taking over the business side. This is the beginning of a hostile takeover. And then, like clockwork, another wave of chaos hit. Screenshots began to surface of alleged text messages between Sophie Cunningham, the WNBA star already caught in her own controversy, a mutual friend, claiming she had heard rumors of athletes investing in Remy's platform. The texts hinted that Remy wasn't just pulling rappers. She was allegedly reaching into the sports world for backers. If true, this was no longer a battle rap issue. This was cross-industry war. By now, major hip-hop personalities couldn't stay silent. A legendary rapper tweeted, "If Remy really pulling this off, salute. She's doing what labels been scared to do for decades." But another heavyweight fired back. "She's tearing the culture apart for a check. Don't let the smoke fool you." Even celebrities outside hip-hop jumped in. A Hollywood actor known for playing gangsters posted on IG, "This ain't business. This is war disguised as business." A viral post from a pop star read, "Ownership scares the system. That's why they're panicking." Meanwhile, rival battle rappers doubled down on the attacks. One went live saying, "Eazy's washed. He hiding behind Remy because he can't win battles no more." Another claimed, "They plotting in secret. Y'all, we'll see. They not building nothing, they're destroying." But the biggest reveal came from a so-called investor leak. A Reddit post claimed to have screenshots of investor pitch decks from Remy's camp. The slides listed Phase 1 talent and next to Eazy's name. 3 bullet points glared in bold. Public loyalty declaration completed. Platform ambassador announcement pending. Recruitment strategy, secure 3 to 5 additional high-profile artists. The phrase public loyalty declaration completed sent fans into meltdown. Was Eazy's comment under Remy's post part of a calculated rollout? Was the love he showed nothing more than the first box checked in a much larger plan? Theories went wild. Some argued Eazy and Remy had orchestrated everything from the start. The rumors, the silence, the comment to stir hype before the official announcement. Others believed Eazy had been manipulated, set up to be the face of a war he didn't fully understand. And through it all, Remy stayed silent. But her silence no longer felt passive. It felt strategic. Every day she didn't respond. The speculation grew, the tension escalated. And the culture kept talking. By now, the story had transcended battle rap. It was on mainstream news outlets, on sports talk shows, even creeping into political podcasts that framed it as an independence movement in entertainment. Because whether you believed Eazy was making a power move, selling out, or just showing love, one thing was undeniable. The game was no longer about bars. It was about control. And with every leak, every cryptic post, every silence from Remy Ma, it became clear this wasn't a random controversy. This was a takeover in slow motion. But what no one expected was that the next reveal would drag in names far outside hip-hop and prove that this saga was just getting started by the time Eazy. The Block Captain's IG Live ended with his chilling words, "Moves bigger than bars. Y'all ain't ready." The public had already split into two furious camps. The reaction wasn't just loud, it was volcanic. On Twitter, battle rap fans went to war. The hashtags #Team EAZY and #Remy Empire were trending alongside #culture, sellout, and #Block Captain Betrayal. One viral tweet read, "He didn't just drop a comment. He signed the death certificate for every old league." Another countered, "Eazy standing with Remy isn't betrayal, it's evolution. Y'all just scared of change?" TikTok turned into a digital arena. Edits of Eazy's best bars were cut against his new cryptic statement, with captions like "From battles to boardrooms, and the general has chosen his army." Others mocked him with satirical skits actors, pretending to be Eazy signing fake contracts, complete with cash raining down and Remy Ma laughing in the background. Those skits racked up millions of views, polarizing the audience even further. Instagram was flooded with fan art. Some showed Eazy standing tall next to Remy, holding a crown labeled ownership. Others painted him as a puppet, strings pulled by Remy Ma's hands. Every post racked up thousands of comments, proving one thing: nobody was neutral anymore. But the reactions weren't limited to fans. The hip-hop industry itself had become a battlefield. A legendary battle rapper tweeted, "Eazy taking control with Remy is the smartest move I've seen in years. Don't hate the player, learn from him." Within an hour, that tweet had nearly 200,000 likes. But another veteran wasn't impressed. On Instagram Live, he vented, "We built this culture without handouts. Now, he want to flip it upside down for a bag? Nah, that's weak." The live peaked at 60,000 viewers, most of them spamming the comments with fire emojis or snake emojis, depending on which side they were on. Even mainstream rappers chimed in. A Grammy-winning artist posted, "Respect to Remy Ma. Ownership is the only way forward. Eazy knows what's up." Meanwhile, a rival superstar threw shade with a single cryptic post, a chessboard with a toppled pawn. Fans immediately assumed it was about Eazy, framing him as the pawn in Remy's bigger game. And then came the media storm. YouTube commentary channels went into overdrive. Long-form breakdowns dissected every frame of Eazy's IG Live, analyzing his tone, his smirk, his pauses. One creator insisted, that wasn't freestyle talk. That was rehearsed. That was part of the rollout. Another argued, Eazy's too smart to let himself be played. This is his move, not hers. Both videos racked up millions of views, their comment sections as divided as the culture itself. Even mainstream outlets joined the circus. One article in a major entertainment magazine called Eazy the most controversial man in hip-hop right now. Sports blog, bizarrely, tied the story into parallels with athlete-player revolts, claiming, Eazy siding with Remy mirrors what we've seen in the WNBA and NFL stars seizing control from commissioners. But behind the noise, the industry itself was trembling. League promoters, who had long dominated the battle rap scene, now saw themselves under threat. Anonymous sources claimed some were considering blacklisting Eazy from all future events. One promoter was allegedly overheard saying, "If he's with her, he's dead to us." Sponsors, too, were rattled. A leaked email suggested a major brand paused negotiations with a battle rap league. citing uncertainty surrounding artist loyalty and upcoming platform competition. That email alone sent shockwaves through the culture, with fans asking, is this the beginning of the end for the old system? And the most chilling part? Players rappers themselves started whispering about leaving their leagues. One up-and-coming star tweeted and then deleted, "If Remy's platform is real, why should we keep eating crumbs when we could eat at the table?" Screenshots of the tweet spread instantly, sparking debates about whether Eazy was secretly recruiting others already. Meanwhile, fans organized their own digital protests. Twitter spaces with thousands of listeners debated Eazy's loyalty, with hosts shouting lines like he betrayed the leagues, while others clapped back, no, he broke free from them. Some fans even announced plans to boycott rival platforms until Eazy made his next move clear. Through it all, Remy Ma's silence loomed larger than any statement could. Every day she refused to comment. Speculation multiplied. Was she waiting to drop the bomb officially? Was she laughing behind the scenes as the internet tore itself apart? Or was her silence hiding something even bigger? By now, the reactions weren't just about hip-hop. They had turned into a cultural war. Celebrities, bloggers, casual fans, industry insiders, everyone had an opinion. Everyone picked a side. And as the storm raged, one chilling truth became obvious. This wasn't just about Eazy the block captain showing Remy Ma love in a comment. This was about control of the culture itself. And the public had made it clear they weren't going to sit quietly and watch. They were going to scream, argue, and fight. Until the truth finally dropped. And when it does, the fallout could reshape battle rap forever. The storm around Eazy, the block captain and Remy Ma's new streaming platform, was already tearing the culture apart. But just when everyone thought the story had peaked, the real twist hit hand. It was far darker than anyone expected. Late Thursday night, only hours after fans had spent the entire day arguing online, a mysterious link began circulating across Reddit and Twitter. The file name: Phase 2 Confidential. When fans opened it, they found what looked like investor pitch slides from Remy's team. The first few pages seemed harmless charts, projections, artist recruitment strategies. But buried deep in the document was one chilling slide. Strategic leverage, Eazy the block captain. Beneath it were bullet points that left jaws on the floor. His comment equals Stage 1 rollout. Completed. Ambassador announcements scheduled in 3 weeks. Recruitment targets 5-7. Additional top-tier rappers. Phase 2. Expansion into cross-industry. Partnerships, athletes, influencers. Fans froze. If the documents were real, then Eazy's so-called spontaneous comment wasn't spontaneous at all, it was scripted. A carefully planned first step in Remy's takeover blueprint. Twitter went insane. At Culture Watchdog. So the love in her comments was literally part of the business plan. At Barzan Leaks, he's not just showing support. He's the face of her empire. This is chess, not checkers. At Hip Hop Justice, if these slides are real, then every rival league is done. Remy and Eazy already playing 10 moves ahead. Theories spread like wildfire. Some insisted the slides were fake to smear Eazy. Others argued the details were too specific to be fake. But the timing the night before Remy was rumored to finally break her silence made it impossible to ignore. And then came the most chilling move yet. It's an anonymous email blast to several major hip-hop bloggers. The subject line read, Phase 3, The Burn. The body was short, terrifyingly short. Once the ambassador is announced, there will be no turning back. Enemies will be exposed. Bridges will burn. Names you trust will fall. Within minutes, screenshots of the email spread everywhere. Fans couldn't believe it. What did enemies will be exposed mean? Who were the names you trust? Were other rappers secretly involved in this plan? Or was this a threat to rival leagues and promoters who had been resisting Remy's rise? TikTok edits went viral overnight's comment under Remy's post, spliced together with the ominous words, Bridges will burn. YouTube channels labeled it the Battle Rap Civil War. Even mainstream news outlets picked it up, framing it as a power struggle for the future of hip-hop. But the true cliffhanger came when Remy Ma herself finally broke her silence at exactly midnight. She posted a single photo to Instagram, herself sitting at a table stacked with legal documents and laptops. In her hand, a pen. Her caption, just 3 words, "Let's begin now." The internet exploded instantly. Millions of likes in under an hour. Thousands of comments flooding in. Some screamed that she was confirming the leaks. Others swore she was trolling. But everyone agreed on one thing. The war wasn't coming. It had already started. And as fans argued, a final twist pushed the story into chaos. A clip surfaced from an unknown source. ALLEGEDLY, showing a phone call between 2 unnamed rappers. One voice said, "If Eazy is really phase 1, then phase 3 means we're all targets." The other replied, "Then the culture is about to burn." The clip cut off there, leaving fans stunned because now the questions are bigger than ever. Was Eazy's comment just the beginning of a calculated empire-building plan? Did Remy deliberately script every move to take over the culture? And if so, who will survive when phase 3 begins? Because one thing is certain, this wasn't just love. This wasn't just support. This was war disguised as affection, and when the next announcement drops, it won't just shake battle rap. It could ignite a fire that changes hip-hop forever, and now we're left with the biggest cliffhanger the culture has seen in years. Eazy the block captain didn't just show Remy Ma love in a comment, he may have triggered the beginning of a cultural war. The leaks, the investor slides, the anonymous emails, and finally, Remy's midnight post. Let's begin now. So here's the question for you, the viewers. The fans, the lifeblood of this culture. Do you believe this was genuine support from Eazy? A simple salute that got blown out of proportion? Or do you believe the rumors that his comment was part of a carefully orchestrated rollout to position him as the face of Remy's new empire? And let's talk about that phase 3 email. Do you think it's real? Do you think bridges are about to burn? And names we all trust are about to fall? Or is it just another fake leak designed to stir chaos while Remy and Eazy stay silent and let the fire build? I want you to drop your theories in the comments right now. Was this love? Was this strategy? Or was this the opening move in a war that could split battle rap down the middle? And don't just comment, engage. Smash that like button so this story spreads even further. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next twist, and turn on notifications because trust me, the way this story is escalating, you're going to want to be the first to hear what happens next. And don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with your friends, your group chats, your Twitter threads, because the louder the conversation gets, the harder it will be for the truth to be buried. Because make no mistake, this isn't the end. This is only the first chapter. Remy has said, "Let's begin now." And if this is just the beginning, imagine how explosive the ending will be. Stay tuned. The culture war has only just started. Only just started.